Alright, today we're in Talat, which is a small market. Is this the small Chinatown? This is a small Chinatown. And I guess we're waiting for our guide to show us around. The food vendors everywhere. Well, before he gets here, we can grab some food. Thank you, thank you. Oh, what does she do? Noodle? Oh, I would like a bowl of noodle. I'll do instant noodle. It's really nice to start off a morning with a good bowl of noodles. And it's not that hot today either, so this is actually pretty perfect. Little chilies and vinegar makes it so much better. I always find great condiments in Thailand, and it always involves chili and vinegar. I love styles like this. Some vinegar and chilies added into a nice bowl of pork broth, some bouncy fish balls, and grilled pork and chili sauce. These little skewer vendors are everywhere. Two of these for like 10 baht, 33 cents. Unbelievable. Noodles, $1. Big bowl noodles, $1. Thailand, out of all the places I've been to in the world, most economically delicious noodles in the world. Won't find anything like this. This is Art and Rum, and they're gonna show us around. First stop, we're going to a church. Fried banana with rice.
Rice salad. This one is
Just regular sesame, yeah. I learned in Singapore, whenever you see fried bananas anywhere in the world, you get some. That's marvelous. It's not too sweet. It's a little bit starchy, really crispy outside with that great sesame aroma. Big bag for 60 cents, 20 baht. This is the one fried with some kind of rice coating. Oh, I like this more. That's sesame too. I think it's like sweet and gooey inside. There's coconut shavings on the outside too. Like I said, anytime you see a fried banana anywhere in the world, buy it. Basically walking around, and first stop is this church called Talat, built in 1891. It's the third time this church was built. The first two burnt down. Coconut milk. Oh, I know this. I had this in, oh, thank you. Coconut milk cupcake. I haven't had this since that one time in Brooklyn. Oh my. That stuff is so good. That's one of my favorite things. I had it at a Brooklyn private cooking event where someone cooked a Thai cuisine. When they made that, immediately fell in love. Oh, thank you. So this building we're in, where they offer you free tea as soon as you walk in. First bank in all of Thailand. Air conditioning. So good. And it's pretty interesting because this used to be a book club before it was a bank. And then people would borrow the book and keep their deposit here. So eventually all that money just turned into a bank. Never heard of that before. Book club turning into a bank. This is a very traditional coffee shop. There you go. There's your to-go coffee pouch. Wow. And that's a lot of coffee. This is like a IV bag almost. See, all you coffee lovers, I know how much you need your daily fix. You could just literally hang this somewhere and just run it directly into your veins. All for 50 cents. We're gonna try the sticky rice, what we call in Chinese zhongzi. Here in Thai is bakjan. And the recipe that they created, they gave it to the princess and she loved it. And now this is what they sell right here. Pork, some salted eggs, some black sticky rice. Hey, that's good. That pork is a little sweet. Taste some of the star anise. Some different spices they use in here. That's not just like a simple pork. That aroma's really great too. Also some spices in there. Surprisingly delicious. Yummy. I like that sticky black rice too. Got a little texture difference. The black rice, some of the rice skin is still on it. That texture can be a little different than just like the other rice that's steamed. Got a little nice chew, little nice pop to it. That's really good. Thank you. This is called a sokyo. It's like a Chinese Thai dessert, and it looks like kind of like a cross between a curry puff and like a lao po bean, like a Chinese lao po bean, which means like old wife's cake. Inside is taro paste, sweet taro paste. Outside is the most crumbly, layered, flaky pastry cake. Inside you get that great creamy taro filling. This is absolutely marvelous. And they've been making this for 86 years here. Come and try this, you're gonna love it. Oh my god, that's so good. You guys just missed it. They handed this to me. This is a peanut one, by the way. It kind of looks like a little dumpling. And I dropped it. And then my instinct to save food just kicked in, and I grabbed it right before it hit the ground. Sorry the camera wasn't on for that. That was remarkable catch. All right, no more. They saw it. They know. Oh, hot. Straight out of the fryer. Oh, this is great too. This is peanut. Yeah. Wow. It's so creamy. The outside is so flaky, and the inside, it's just like the complete opposite. It's just a melty, sweet mesh. This place is like the ultimate in yums. I'll put the info down below for you. Wow, so all these pillows are handmade.
Yeah, handmade.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's
It's
so
used
beautiful.
for the pairing respect in the Chinese tradition.
Yeah, this is very Chinese. So much hard work goes into one of these pillows. So this area that we're kind of walking around, trying stuff, this is like the small Chinatown. It's not like part of the main drag. And this is where you're gonna find a lot of businesses, mechanic shops, like we saw bakeries, pillow makers. I mean, to me, this is way more interesting. This is places where only locals come to, and we're really kind of in the heart of it all. Ooh, look at this place. This is a really pretty tea shop with even more beautiful air conditioning. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna stand here a while next to my buddy. This is a private residence. It's like an old style Chinese mansion, over 200 years old. This is also a tea house. And because I watch a lot of Chinese martial arts dramas, I fully expect assassins to jump down from the roof and attack me right now. So this place is now the 7th generation. They still live here. I mean, this is about as authentic as you're gonna get if you wanna see what a Chinese style house looks like hundreds of years ago. I love history and I love local cultures. So today just wandering around and looking at all the historical places in this historic neighborhood, and now sitting here basically in a setting where I feel like a martial arts battle could take place at any moment. This is what traveling to different countries is all about, seeing places like this. First of all, you know this place is haunted, but it really hasn't lost its rustic charm at all. Taking our tuk-tuk to our next restaurant. Roast duck. Bye. Bye. Lunchtime, and for lunch, we're going for some roast duck. And this place has been around for over 100 years. Originally, the owners from China migrated over here. Same recipe ever since. Roast duck, one of my favorite things in the world. Oh my god. I gotta admit, when I filmed that, I was getting close-up shots of that duck. And I was thinking that's a little dry because like, I don't see a lot of juice and fat oozing out from the meat. This is a very, very tender duck. It's gonna taste like fatty, rich rice paper because as soon as it touches your tongue, it just dissolves. It's not like overwhelming. There's no like crazy amount of spices in here. It just tastes a lot of the smoke, all this melty duck skin. Get it with these noodles. It's just really chewy, al dente, and it's got that nice buttery flavor to it too. That goes great with your duck. I mean, ducks need something to swim in, so let us swim around these noodles. Oh my god. The crispy pork, that to me is just as good as the duck. That skin is crispy perfection. One crunch of that will send your heart racing. Like completely different than a duck skin, right? Duck skin, because it's roast duck, a little oily, a little fatty, and you want that. Pig skin, completely different. All right, my favorite thing here. There's a little melody of meat inside my noodles. I got some crispy skin pork, I got some duck, I got some lapchop. This is what you should get when you come here. I mean, the duck is good, but I think it's even better when it has its friends, the crispy skin pig and the lapchop for company. And these noodles, really. This is a star unto itself. Crazy thing is, this whole thing, $1.50. How? I mean, I understand how, but I'm just really just getting a sense of jealousy and unfairness. $1.50. You can barely buy a pack of ramen instant noodles for $1.50. And here, a melody of meat sitting on top of delicious al dente noodles. Why do I live in the US? Come here and try this. Awesome. That was a fun day exploring a smaller Chinatown. Now we're heading to the airport, going on to Sukhothai. See you there. First time flying Bangkok Air. 1 hour, 20-minute flight to Sukhothai. They do serve one meal here. That's pretty impressive. This is the smallest, most beautiful airport I've ever been to. It's so pretty. Feels like you kind of flew back in time a little bit. Check this out. This is baggage claim. And then there's zebras over there. Just got to the historical city of Sukhothai, and the city is a UNESCO site. It's one of the oldest cities in Thailand. It was the first capital of Siam, and this was over, I think, 700 years ago. And apparently it's also considered the cradle of Thailand civilization. So Thai architecture, the language, so much of the culture all came from here. It's not a place a lot of people visit because it is like middle of nowhere, about 200 miles north of Bangkok. But as soon as you get off the plane, you look at the airport, you see the surroundings, you know this place is pretty special. And right now we're in an airport called Ko-Heng. This is like a Hainanese Thai inspired restaurant. It's over 110 years old. And just like in Hainan, we're gonna eat some chicken. Got some of their signature dishes. The first is this shrimp pancake. It kind of looks like a bunch of shrimp, different sizes, molded together into like a little crispy pancake. And I see some anchovies here too. That's a crazy little pancake. Tastes exactly like you'd think. It's little bits of shrimp, nice and crispy, got a little sweetness to it. Tiny bit of fish flavor, not so much. It's like an extra crispy shrimp pancake. And this, especially with the sauce that comes with it, little sweet and sour spicy sauce, that makes it perfect because the sauce kind of takes the oiliness out of the pancake, adds a bit of sweet and spicy flavor to it. It's something that you'll want to eat during dinner as a snack. Basically, anytime is a good time for a shrimpy pancake. It just tastes like an extreme shrimp cracker. Chicken is pretty crazy. They baked it and then fried it on each side for about 15 minutes, covered it with some lentils, garlic, and it smells amazing while it's in the kitchen. It's very peppery. They put a lot of pepper on top of this, and the chicken itself is super soft. Well, the outside, ridiculously crunchy. You can put the same sauce on top of the chicken. The meat is juicy, and it's about soft as it can be. But I gotta say, that sauce goes good with everything. Seriously, anything fried, dip it in that sauce. This sauce, McDonald's French fries, I think we got something there. And the way that this is fried, you can see how easily the meat just comes off the bones. That is a juicy piece of chicken. Man, if you didn't have any rice, get a couple slices of bread, take that chicken, pull it apart. It's gonna come apart super easy. Make it into like a pulled chicken sandwich, smother it with some of the sauce. And that thing could take the crown for best fried chicken sandwich in the US. It's so interesting. So many of these dishes, they use pretty liberal amounts of white pepper. So this is like a beef tongue with tomatoes and onions. Of course, when you're in Thailand, you gotta have some rice. Especially when your dishes are as saucy as these. Wow, that beef tongue. I don't think any of the dishes are like extremely unique, but they just taste so comforting, you know? It's like grandma made it for you back in the kitchen, which is literally what is happening right now. I mean, it's Thailand, so the rice is definitely good. You pour some of that tomato sauce over it, little bits of crunchy onions, some liver, some tongue. I know the protein might be a little extraordinary, but the flavors are definitely soulful. They're rustic and just extremely satisfying. Scramble an egg into that tomato broth. I'd be in heaven right now. Thank you so much. Thank you.
แต่จะให้ไปหมดนะคะถ้าใส่ตู้เย็นคือจะเก็บไว้ได้นานค่ะอันนี้ก็
Peanut sesame candy. I think we have these in China too. Oh, they're giving us? Oh my God, thank you so much. Such a welcoming environment. Home for food, great host. Whoa, this would be a great honeymoon place. Chin Michael, he even got my middle name. What is this? What? The shower feels a little humid. But what a beautiful place. Bright and early, 6 a.m. tomorrow. I'm going to bed. See you in the morning.